Hey y'all, Lisa here for our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Welcome my internet family. I'm in the greenhouse again this evening. It is the 18th of August and I'm going to be planting the seeds I got from the Ukraine. And if you want to track their success, just take note that today is Thursday, August 18th, and these are seeds from the besieged country of Ukraine and my effort to support their farmers. Before I get started, I want to show you the rest of the seed that I planted a week ago yesterday on Wednesday. It's almost 100% germination, but I've got a pest problem, and I'm willing to bet this is either mice or slugs. But I'm not seeing a slime trail, so I can't confirm that it's slugs. So bear with me a second, I'm going to zero in for you. You see this? Chewed off. The rest of its siblings are that tall. And this is black Kabuli chickpeas. Look at the forest of sprouts we've got here from all the other things I planted already. All doing exceptionally well. Except for the parsley, it's just not coming. But everything else. You can tell where I stood and filled the trays. Look, I dropped seed. My husband says, "What is that?" And I said, a combination of everything you see here that fell out of my hand. So we'll thin that out and not waste it. Okay, back to what we're doing right now, which is seeding for the Russian seeds. And again, I make a label that goes on the front of each tray and for what the plants are. So just watch, same method I used the other time, and we'll see how far I can get with what we've mixed up for the starter mix. Again, the starter mix is 1 5-gallon bucket of vermiculite to a half to 3/4 a bucket Pro Mix. Okay, by now you know I can never have enough kale seeds, so we're going to start with the kale and get it going. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 types of kale. Actually, three types of kale. I've got 2 Tuscan kales, which are like my favorite. But I'm really excited about the winter Bremen because of the way it grows, kind of a pagoda type shape to the leaf structure, the way it goes down instead of up. Really excited about this. More Tuscan kale. Again, new genetics, so the ones I have here on the property I've collected seed from. This is a new genetic batch. We'll see if it's more vigorous than the stuff I'm growing from store-bought and homegrown seed. One of the sorrels I'm planting. Again, I love sorrel. It's a lemony herb. It's a perennial It'll last several years in the garden. And look at the number of seed. This is Garden Patience. It's a new type of Ruminex for me, which is the sorrel that I'm planting that's sour. Never heard of it, but it evidently grows all over Europe and is quite the popular sorrel in Europe and Eastern Europe. So we'll see. Savoy cabbage. This is the crinkly leaf stuff. I really like the flavor and the texture of it, but I also make cement leaves out of it. This is red cabbage. I adore pickled cabbage. I had German grandparents on the Basque side of my family, as I know it's confusing. They were Basque, but they migrated to Nova Scotia from Germany and from Nova Scotia to the United States. And Nana used to make the best pickled red cabbage. It was sweet. I think it had cinnamon in it. If anyone out there has that recipe, if you drop it in the comments below, I'll send you some seed. And if anyone knows cabbage, it's Eastern European. So this should be a really good variety of red cabbage. So help me out, will ya? This is giant parsley. I'm planting about 10 of them. I got seed for next year and the year after that. Then I'm going to try something called Noble Giant. Last time I grew New Zealand spinach, I was living in Auburn, Alabama, and once it got into the garden, it kept coming back year after year after year. I'm hoping that's what happens here. Atlanta can't be that different in growing situations, but it's a good producing spinach. It tastes good, and once you've got it, you've got it. Camera's about to quit on me, so I'm going to say have a good day at this point and finish my seeding. I've got two types of dill to plant, something called ambrosia and dill odorous. I guess that means it's going to smell good. But if you like what you're seeing and you want to follow the rate of germination for the Ukrainian seed, please subscribe, hit the bell, the black bell, give me a thumbs up, talk to me about it, and let's see how this all works out. Until next time, see ya.